If you're a visitor to a Sports Hall of Fame or any major museum around the globe, you may see the cutting-edge technology on display, courtesy of a little-known Northern Virginia company headquartered in McLean. Cortina Productions designs highly interactive, award-winning multimedia experiences that literally bring traditional museum artifacts to life. Here at South by Southwest, Cortina is showcasing their magic to thousands of visitors each day. Virtually everybody who has stopped by their booth has marveled at the way this company uses 3D and 4D imagery, holographic technology, and both virtual and augmented reality to take visitors to places that were previously inaccessible to the Hall of Fame or museum visitor. Take, for example, their Shark Tank. Thanks to the magic of virtual reality and a head-mounted display, the user can interact with schools of fish, a humpback whale, and even feed chum to a great white shark. And according to Cortina CEO Jim Cortina, it's a technology that museums are embracing all over the world. We caught up with Jim at his McLean offices just prior to South by Southwest. Jim, how does the Cortina magic work?
So the magic comes together from a very talented team of designers, animators, and programmers. They help put the vision together for what we want to accomplish, and that is, activating and engaging audiences that go to museums. So it's about educational experiences and making them fun and entertaining through the latest technologies.
From a technical standpoint, how do you actually bring what could otherwise be a static museum display, into the real world?
So the vision was to really bring artifacts to life through the use of holograms, and Microsoft's HoloLens is the tool. And so we have a big artifact. We want to help bring it to life through 3D modeling and programming, and actually build on the artifact that's there to help the visitor understand the way it would have looked at the original time period.
But here at South by Southwest, plain old virtual reality is last year. Thanks to Cortina, interactive museum exhibits are now utilizing what can perhaps be best described as 23rd century technology. At the LBJ Museum in downtown Austin, Cortina has taken the 36th President's Wall of Archives and turned it into something truly special. Amy Maddox is a principal at Cortina Productions, and she's in charge of the LBJ Museum project. Hey Amy, please tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, so what we're doing today is a HoloLens demonstration, the Microsoft HoloLens. We've done a lot of work with the LBJ Library, and what we wanted to do was to connect for visitors the archive collection here with its millions of documents that outline the administration and bring it to life, particularly for young visitors. So we're taking the HoloLens, put on the HoloLens, they look up at this spectacular collection of the archive, and we're focused on the Arab-Israeli War of 1967. They see the graphics of 6 days out in front of them. They pinch on a day, and the documents come down in front of them. They hear from the president, his counsel. They read a memo on what's happening in the war. They could walk around the documents, look at the photos, and get a glimpse into what was happening for those 6 days in the presidency.
A little bit further down the road at the Bullock, Texas State History Museum, Cortina has brought one historical artifact back from its 17th century watery grave. Here to tell us about this is Paul Hannon, Cortina's Director of Programming and the guy responsible for the Bullock Museum project. Paul, tell us what's going on here, please.
Sure. So we had this, really cool idea that what if we could take an artifact that was, mostly deteriorated, buried beneath the sand, not much left, and allow visitors to really visualize what it would have looked like if it was a whole piece. This ship is very difficult to visualize an artifact alone, so we said let's use holographic technology to allow visitors to actually through their own vision to walk freely around the artifact and just take a look and just marvel at the wonder of this ancient ship.
Whether it's a virtual Shark Tank, a presidential library, or the raising of La Belle, one thing is for certain: Cortina Productions truly takes the concepts of static displays to an entirely new level, and you don't need to travel to Austin to experience it. In our own hometown, you can see for yourself through Cortina's exhibits at Discovery Communications Silver Spring headquarters, several of the downtown Smithsonian museums, and the recently opened National Museum of African American History and Culture. From here on out, thanks to Cortina's high-tech wizardry, you can now feel like you're not simply visiting a museum, but rather taking your own personal journey through time.